Hey everybody, this is Tim Ralston. You are at Gear Up, and I'm going to be giving you some tips of the day. And the first one is the one that everyone on the internet is screaming at me, going, tell me, how do you do it? Because I'm not selling it. You just got to do it yourself. And it's really simple. I call it Campfire in a Can. It's really for those guys and preppers that are out there that need to have light, cook their food, boil their water, to be able to have that warmth, when you're out there. This thing does it all. There's no need to go out there and look for wood. It's all in here. So you don't have to give away your position. It's a simple way of being able to have all the elements that you need to survive, all in this little tiny can. The flame will last, well, I don't know how long it'll last. To be really honest with you, I've never burned through this thing. And I've been testing it again and again and again. It lights really simply. After you've built it, all you do is take your lighter, a fire starter, whatever you have to ignite it. Put it on there. There you go. Campfire in a can. Now the flame, it's big, but not big that you're going to burn the house down type of a deal. It's big enough to be able to heat and melt things, cook your food, again, to give you the warmth. The cool part about this is there's no liquids involved in this, so nothing pours out. So you're not going to spill if it happens to be knocked over. You're not going to catch wherever you're at on fire. This can too, it can burn. Well, the longest I've had it going is 11 hours. And I thought, man, I'll never be able to touch this thing. Touched it ice cold. Right now, ice cold. You don't feel anything. So, survival situation, this is enough to light an entire room. And let's say the bad guys are coming. I'm not saying, but if we said they were coming, you want to go and take out, I got to get out of here. Somebody saw my flame. I go just like that. Nothing else. Doesn't get hot. I throw this in my pack. I'm out of there. You can't tell that I was there. There's no remnants. There's no hot spots. No embers to say, somebody was here. We know where he's at. You take your campfire with you. Now to make this thing is really simple. You can take any kind of can. I just happened to go get some of these coffee. I've been told this is the best stuff. I'm not a coffee drinker. I wouldn't tell you. I love the can. It was just the right amount of size for me. It's when you get it filled with wax, it's going to be a little bit heavier. But here's what you can do. You just take regular cardboard. You roll it as tight as you can. All right. Then you drop that in. You want to try to make it as level as you can on the top of here, which is kind of where I'm at here. It's going to take a good while just for it to burn down a little bit. And then you've got your lid. Lock it on. You can keep it looking like this, or I painted mine black. It doesn't really matter either way. So regular corrugated cardboard. Then you take wax. Now this is just chunks of just regular wax. I had a really big one of those mammoth candles that you buy at Christmas and you burn once and then it burns all lopsided and you can never use it again. Just chop that sucker up, all right? So get the wax, and then you got to chunk it right inside some type of melting vessel. If you're lucky enough to get, you might recognize this is a Starbucks cup. Anything with a little pour spout makes it a little easier. So you melt this wax. It's going to get liquid. Then all you're going to do, pour it inside your little stainless steel or tin vessel. It's a little blackened, but still good. So we've got probably a good cup of melted paraffin wax. Now, there's debate whether you use a scented candle or non-scented candle. Personally, I say non-scented because the last thing you want to do in a survival situation is have that potpourri smell going out there and give away your position. That's just the prepper in me coming out. But no, seriously, any kind of wax works. You can buy them in brick forms at any Hobby Lobby. And then any kind of vessel like this to melt it. Then just pour it in, start in the center. And just let it soak in. It's going down every one of those little channels. Kind of like a Martha Stewart survival guy right now. This obviously will be enough. It's enough to keep you warm, keep you alive, cook your food, boil your water. But what it is also great for is if you do need a bigger campfire, if you do need to dry out wood in your area. Okay, we're almost topped off here. Let that soak in. I think we are. Nice. So if you did need to get more of your campfire dry, load up your wood around this thing, put a nice little teepee over it. That wood will dry out really quickly because this lights every time on a dime. So this is just a really easy way to get things started. Now what you do is just lock it up, put it in the freezer, get it cold again, and put it in the fridge. Or I mean, put it in your cabinet. You don't even know what this is, but again, fire. What more do you need? Food, water, shelter, fire. Campfire in a can.